Good morning, guys, and God bless you. Carlos here with Serrano's a mobile detail here in Dallas, Texas. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day overall. We are en route to our location. We're gonna be doing a interior detail and customer upgraded to her windows being coated. So we're gonna be coating her windows and we're gonna be doing the interior. The only trick to this whole job is I hope there's a place to park. The area where this vehicle is one of those it's one of the high-end areas where I don't see a lot of parking. It's like one of those high-end little shopping centers. So I am crossing my fingers that I do find an area to park. If not, we're gonna have to do plan B, which I already did yesterday, which it was looked up the address, kind of zoomed out, see what's around there. And plan B will probably be me taking my truck somewhere else, probably Ubering back, picking up her, getting her car to that location to do it. But I pray that's not the case. But without further ado, let's get to our location. We have arrived to the area where I'm gonna be working at, guys. So usually once I'm getting closer to the area, the bank should be, I think, somewhere by that little temple, I believe. I'll start kind of browsing around this area to see what we have, if we have like a shopping center or anything in that area. That way I can kind of make a quick plan B as I'm going. So we'll definitely scout this place out and see what I find. So this is how a lot of the parking is, literally. So this will be a tough little scenario, but I'm hopeful we find some parking. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're gonna have to do plan B because all of these parkings are full. So let's go look for somewhere else. Alrighty, y'all, so we went with plan B. I literally had to drive around to find a parking spot, but I did find this area here that is very open, and the literally right across. And always try to be at least 30 minutes earlier to your location. This way, the appointment is at 10, but it's barely 9:30, and I like to be here early just because I don't know the area. So you have to be there earlier to go scout your potential parkings. But yeah, always try to be there early. Well, I finally parked the vehicle, guys. Thankfully it's not that far of a walk, so it was just perfect. But we're gonna be working on this Lexus today, and as you guys saw on the intro, this thing isn't dirty, guys. Just has some light dust. It's not bad. What we're going to be doing on the vehicle is going to be, obviously, we're doing an interior detail, steam cleaning everything, and we're going to be doing a window coating on all the windows. Overall, this shouldn't really take me long. I was expecting a more hammered vehicle as described through message, but it doesn't look bad at all, guys. So but still, when you're working with a vehicle that is very well maintained, you have to be very meticulous on how you clean it, because even though it's well maintained, there's still areas that I'm sure need a little bit of cleaning. So we're just gonna take our time on here. I'm just literally gonna have some fun with this one. It's not bad, but I still want to make sure we thoroughly clean it, blow it out, steam clean everything, agitate the leather, remove any type of buildup it has, and then we're gonna be doing a 2-year ceramic coating on the windows. But anyways, let's get started. For the brush, I'm using, it's a soft bristle brush from Aqualux Detail Store. I'll be posting a link to that one. They come in a set of 2. It's a big brush and then another small one. I'm literally brushing and agitating. There was some makeup here, so by the pedal shifters. So I was literally brushing that off, and then obviously I'll come back and just wipe it all down, and as well as I'll blow it off just to remove any debris that the steering wheel had. And always turn the car on when cleaning your steering wheel. That way it's easier for you to kind of just maneuver around the steering wheel. We didn't use any harsh chemicals today, or I didn't use no chemicals pretty much on the interior today. It was all steam clean thoroughly. I'm using this sponge. I literally forget the name of this sponge, but I purchased it from Chicago Auto Pros website, their supply store, and it's really well for leather seats. And it removes any buildup that your leather seat has without damaging it. But it's really a nice little tool to have. And literally is steam clean, agitate, dry, and blow it off. And this, with the Vortex air tool, you literally get all in the crevices of the leather seats, which is very important when working with leather seats. You want to make sure you get in the edges nicely. So other than that, this vehicle was really straightforward. And if you have an A-frame sign like this one, always try to set the sign to where you think more traffic is gonna see it. As in this case, it's gonna be down right here at the street. When this light turns red, literally I had a lot of people looking over to see what I was doing, and some I even saw they were taking a picture of the sign from all the way out there. But you know, the sign is always gonna help you. Once we clean all the interior, guys, as always, I'm going to use the detail gun. What I have in here is the Drive Auto Appearance Luxe Cockpit Conditioner. And I'm literally conditioning all my door panels as well as my leather. And as always, especially working with these types of vehicles, I will dress everything and then I'll let the product just blend and kind of blend into the material. And then I'll come back and you'll see on the next video, I think, where I'm literally blending with a nice microfiber low pile to blend everything in, and this is what it just gives you, that ultimate finish. And this is the blending stage, obviously using a low pile microfiber, and we're pretty much just blending everything into the material. That usually I just let the product sit for about a good 10 minutes in here, and then I'll come back and then I'm just literally gonna use this towel and blend everything in. This will remove the gloss and leaving just a really kind of like a natural finish. Once finished with the conditioning on the interior, next phase is obviously I always clean windows last. What I'm using today is going to be, I have 50-50 alcohol with distilled water, and that's what I'm using today to clean the all the windows today. Alright, so let's get to cleaning this inner fender well. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. But literally I'm using Serrano sauce 4-to-1 with the 8 drops of Dawn dish soap because this was pretty caked in there. Using a long handle soft bristle brush for all the plastic on the inside as well as the trim on the outside, followed by a short handle soft bristle brush for the wheels, and then using one of the work tough brushes to clean the lug nuts. And then this is a hard bristle brush for the tires, and then obviously come back and then pressure wash everything. I'm using a Ryobi 1900 psi, and I literally cleaned this tire about 3 times because this thing was caked. Next up, I'm using a non-acid wheel cleaner because I wanted to kind of remove a lot of this buildup from the inner wheel wells on this wheel. So, but these things were caked, so honestly removing the wheels, literally scrubbing, decon, and all of that would have helped this, but for this scenario we couldn't remove anything, so we're just literally trying to make this look much better. For the soap, today we're using Adam's Mega Foam, which is literally my favorite one. It's very foamy. 2 ounces on my foam cannon, and Lord, you will have like shaving cream. I have a 1-to-1 orifice on this, so that's why it's coming out thicker as well. If you have a foam cannon, it really doesn't matter what brand you have. Literally change the orifice, and that's going to give you much thicker foam as well. I don't recommend going out and buying all these expensive foam cannons you see. There's literally a $20 foam cannon with a 1-to-1 orifice and a nice concentrated soap is going to give you these results every time. For the wash mitt, I'm using the famous Ninja. I named this this wash mitt like that a while back, just because it fits inside your hand, and it kind of like splits. And I'm also using the Work Tough brush to get all in the emblems really well and just agitate everything. So once I finish drying everything, this is the Slurpy from Aqualux Detail Store. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Aqualux. I just love using all their stuff. Really well made products. And then I'm using my blowgun to literally blow out all my crevices, to remove all the excess water from all these areas where the water tends to stay. That way when I drive and deliver it, there's not water coming everywhere. Alright, so I did all the prep work already. I clayed all the windows, as well as did a IPA on the window using 70% alcohol. And now we are to the coating phase. I'm using TS2 by Dallas Paint Correction. This is their 2-year window coating, guys. And pretty much application, obviously I am outside. The temperature right now, it was like around 65 degrees. No sun, thank God, very minimal, and I had some shade, so this is perfect. Working it in and then letting it sit for about 5 minutes as recommended on the directions, and then you just literally, I'll come back and buff it off. So after the 5 minutes, oh my God, I'm showing my skin. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Bad angle. I need to lose weight. So after 5 minutes, guys, you literally come back and you literally buff the coating off. And it gives you just a really nice, slick feel on the windshield. So it's literally protected. All the windows are now protected up to 2 years. As long as you maintain the vehicle, guys, any coating is going to perform really well. So after literally you buff it off, and I always just have a habit of, you know, buffing it off, just because I don't want to leave any high spots. But this coating is very easy, user-friendly to use. Alrighty, y'all, we finished just in time. Let me step out of the way. Look how packed it is. When I got here in the morning, this place was empty, but obviously it's rush hour, lunchtime. And there's a lot of restaurants around here, so I'm pretty much done with this vehicle. Let me show you real quick how it looks, and then we're gonna deliver it. It came out really well, so let me show you guys real quick. Alrighty, guys, so here is the exterior. We did window coating on all windows. We did a TS2 by DPC. That's a 2-year coating. We use Drive Auto Appearance trim and tire gel on all the plastics, as well on the tire, and on the inner wheel barrels I use a non-acid wheel cleaner to remove all that grime it had. But overall the gloss really came out nice. Let me show you guys the inside. And for the inside, guys, we did a all interior detail. Steam cleaned all the way around. Steam cleaned the carpets, the mats, all the leather. This was caused at the dealership by the customer. She says that I don't know what they used, but something fell on here and the dealership stained it. But overall, it really came out nice. For the interior, I used the Drive Auto Appearance Luxe Cockpit Conditioner. That's their interior, and it blended nicely. And lastly, I'll give you guys a view of the driver's side. Remove some makeup that it had on the inner of the steering wheel. Steam cleaned everything, scrubbed the leather, door panels as well. I think due to the lighting, it's not looking good, but you guys can see how clean it looks. Really, really nice. I'm really happy with the way this car came. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it was a little bit short, but it kind of showcased a little bit on how I attack vehicles that are literally immaculate. The only I use Flex Citrus on the driver's side mat. That one was dirty, obviously, so I cleaned that one with Flex Citrus. Then I used the steamer, and then I extracted that one, and it came out really well. On the exterior, obviously, like I said, we use Drive Auto Appearance on the tires, as well as the on all the trim. We dressed the trim for her as well. All windows received a 2-year window coating from DPC, which is TS2, which is for all windows. And on the interior, obviously, we use Drive Auto Appearance Luxe Cockpit Conditioner from the door panels to your leather, and then just let the dressing kind of dwell in there. And then I came back, as you guys saw, and I used a sponge to remove it and pretty much blend it into the leather. And guys, it came out really well. So now it's time to go deliver it, and let's get out of here. You guys have a blessed day.